the record, we have 2 spots open left in the roster, so if anybody wants to create a character, be fine, because it would have been in an automatic storyline right now, but that's then. This is now. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wednesday night Preflight episode 126. As per the usual, I am Cobble S. Cobble. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another fun-filled, fantastic episode of Wednesday night Preflight. Thank you for joining us once again here on the FSCW network. Lots of shit to go over. We have our women's ladder match finalized. We have our tag matches finalized. But now we got some secrets, some specials coming up, and oh boy, Blavis shocked the world last week by taking out 13. So we know that Blavis has got a target on his back. So it'll be interesting to see how things go from here. But let's get back into it. Our first match of the evening is going to be the Royal Rumble Fallout match between Guardian and Shane Sharp. Now, for a little background, we saw last week that Shane was getting called out on Twitter about saying how good he is and saying that he is the best in the world, or he's not the best in the world, and he took offense to that, and especially the comments from 4X. That's why he responded with, oh, by the way, 4X, fuck you and fuck your Twitter. And called out the Guardian because he made a little refresher course that said, look, man, you may say that everybody else thinks I'm not the best in the world, but I've beaten everybody up here so far. I even eliminated your bitch ass in the Royal Rumble. So, we saw last week Guardian took offense to that and beat the dog shit out of Shane. So it's going to be interesting to see how episode 2 between these two will actually be very effective. We know Guardian's got his hands full coming up to the Stairway to Glory pay-per-view, but 13 has his own problems, and now the TV title is off him, so opens up a whole new world of opportunities. But yes, we have some interesting, and we're going to also take a minute down the road to confirm some rumors going around. We'll get into that a little bit later, but we're going to just focus on the match at hand between Guardian and Shane. Because we saw last week, as you saw, Shane got absolutely manhandled by the Guardian. Reinforcing the Guardian is that badass motherfucker you don't want to fuck with. By literally just putting on a clinic in there against Shane. So, Shane's looking to get a little revenge from that embarrassment, to put it lightly, show he put on last week. So, we'll see if he's able to step up to the plate, or Guardian's just going to annihilate him yet again, but only time will tell. Everybody has that one moment in that split second where you take advantage or you lose. So we'll just have to wait and see how this is going to go. Will Shane even the odds, or will Guardian insert his dominance once again? So, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first match of an evening of a stockpiled card with all kinds of stuff at hand. Here we go. Guardian's going to open up with the wrist lock right out the gate, and Guardian's going to just throw Shane and manhandle him into the corner, and hit that shoulder thrust to the spine and kidney area, then kick it as adding insult to injury. Guardian rolls over Shane, and now he's taking a body part and probably going to dissect every part of him just because. Guardian Going right into a submission hold right out the gate. Shane's had nowhere to go, but Shane's going to fight his way out of it because it's too early for that type of submission hold. And they're going to lock up on the left side, and Guardian's going to win that round. Guardian, vertical, beautiful suplex. Guardian going to duck under the waist lock, and going to now take down Shane. Sharp takes another face beating into the mat. Guardian's going to go back to the wrist lock. And he's going to have a pump handle gut buster. Guardian's going to pick up Shane. Shane can't get out of the box early on, and Guardian's just putting those in there and installing his will and dominance. And he's going to hit that teardrop suplex with authority. Shane finally gets some offense and kicks to the midsection, goes to the waist lock. Guardian's going to counter it to the headlock. And Guardian's going to throw Shane into the corner. Big clothesline. And Guardian just teeing off on Shane right now. Guardian double X handle. Guardian goes to the headlock. And gonna hit a little fireman carry. Roll over Shane. And gonna go right to that head now. He worked on the arm, now he's working on the head. But Shane's gonna finally put some offense off, fight out of it. Gonna hit the running neck breaker. Drops the elbow. And gonna jab him to the face, goes to the headlock. Shane gonna throw Guardian in the corner. Finally getting some offense out of Shane. Shane gonna go up there and hit that running knee. Beautifully executed with that knee to the face followed by that face buster. Another elbow, but nobody home. Guardian rolls out of it. Shane goes to the headlock, goes to the wrist lock. Back to the headlock. Guardian's gonna counter to the waist lock. And gonna hit a German suplex. Showing on what any type of momentum Shane had started, and he's gonna Fujiwara armbar him now. And Guardian's calling for it already out the gate. Guardian gonna hit the whirligig. Hits the whirligig. Guardian, here's the cover. 1. Shane's gonna kick out at 1. Guardian's gonna go to the headlock. Shane might be weathering the storm here, but he's already hit his finisher. Gonna go to that shoulder block now. Back to the shoulder block. Another shoulder to the midsection. Just wearing down what's ever left out of Shane. Shane can't even get out of the blocks. Guardian just inserting his will on Shane. Like Shane's had enough, but Guardian's going to cut him off. And oh, good God. He's going to do an inverted German suplex. But Shane's going to rake the eyes. Hit the rolling wheel kick. Shane gonna pick up Guardian and finally gonna get his comeback off. Gonna hit the clothesline, big leg lariat. Shane gonna drag Guardian to the center. It might not be enough, but he's gonna hit his comeback now, but Shane's gonna cut him off. And Shane gonna hit the sling blade. Shane gonna go out top. He's going up. Top road vaulting cross body. Shane kicks to the midsection and hit that drive-by, that basement drop kick drive-by. Shane gonna roll over Guardian. Here's the cover. 1. Shane, Guardian's gonna kick out at 1.5. But Guardian's gonna get his clothesline off. And Guardian's gonna hit the power slam. Guardians, again, here's the cover. 1. Shane's gonna kick out at 1. Shane's gonna catch him, goes to the headlock. Guardian's going to counter to the headlock of his own. And he's going to hit that fisherman suplex pin. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Shane gets out of it. Shane going to Guardian's going to throw Shane in the corner, but what the hell has he got in mind? Good God, moonsault from the Guardian. Here's the cover. That's unexpected, 2. 3. Guardian's going to steal the victory by pulling his moonsault out that we have not seen him pull off at all. But ladies and gentlemen, Guardian is not a light man. He's 320 and 7 foot tall. He floated like with ease into that moonsault. And Guardian steals one. Pulling out something he has not pulled out yet. Guardian steals the victory as Shane was just about to hit the cutting edge, but Guardian blocks it and sends him through the back. Apparently, Guardian's on his way up to the announce table. Shane's still in the ring trying to figure out... He's arguing with the ref right now, trying to figure out what the hell's actually going on. And we're ahead, our cameras are going back to the ringside, but they're still arguing between the two. Oh, it's Nathan Whiteside. Last week, no one wanted these hands. But I've been told that I do have a competitor for tonight. According to Slane, which I wait to see, I've gotten to the point I trust no one as far as I can throw them, so that was your warning. If it's the truth, then I'll see you in this ring. And I guess Shane and the ref finally parted their ways, and Nathan just stepped in and said that he's got some actual work today. So, but... And oh God, Blavis targeting Shane. Blavis hitting him with his belt, which is kind of an interesting angle because we know Blavis's title is on the line as soon as he walked in the door, so he can get jumped at any moment. So it looks like the roles have flipped and Blavis is the one taking out the enemies so nobody can try and actually get his belt. Very interesting strategy from Blavis. We know that he's a dark horse of the FSCW, but hope everyone is enjoying Preflight. I've come before you to confirm the rumors that tonight we are having a TV title ladder match, or we're having a ladder match at Stairway to Glory. This is true, and whom it will be in that match, you'll just have to stay tuned, because we shall find out tonight. Qualifiers are inbound. Let's head back ringside. But yes, it is confirmed. We are having a TV title ladder match, and there will be qualifiers coming up. But kind of an interesting strategy from Blavis. Instead of being jumped, he's the one jumping stuff. So we'll see if that pays dividends. But there's everybody, their neighbor and their third cousin twice removed, that want that TV title. So it'll be interesting at the end of the day who holds it. And then in 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, the Stairway to Glory pay-per-view will commence. So, getting our last bit of stuff there, but the qualifier matches are starting up as we speak. The first qualifier match will be 4X versus an old friend. Who that old friend is, you'll just have to wait and find out who. Well, I guess 4X made it known that 4X is better than Shane, and that's going to be an issue. But we know those two have already encountered several times, so. But we haven't seen 4X get some much ring action, but he has a chance. And he's going against an old friend who attempted to try and get in the tournament for the TV title, but sadly ran into a shitstorm and got obliterated. So who is his friend, or who is his opponent? Here he is, an old rival. But now there's more on the line between the two. Now entering DJ Adina. So, these two have met in quite a while, but it was explosive when they first went their separate ways all those years ago. And they both have pretty much enjoyed their singles careers. And both are trying to add gold to that encounter. So, and you can see in the ring, 4X is just shaking his head because he knows he's got better moves than Adina. But this should be a good one here. The qualifier for the TV title match. The winner will get in. And whomever the championship is at the time of the start of the pay-per-view has so many different options it can handle right now. So, here we go for our first qualifier of the evening. And both they will go for a leg lariat, but Adin's going to connect with his. They lock up in the corner. They're going to push each other off. They're going to lock up again. They're going to stalemate the first time. Adin's going to win this one to the waist lock, standing switch to the headlock. And he's going to hit the shin breaker in the corner. 4X gets up stumbling, and Adin hits another leg lariat, but 4X is getting immune to that. He gets right back up to hitting it as Adin goes to the waist lock, standing switch. Adin gonna pull back to the world backbreaker. Hits a spinning leg lariat. Adin going to the wrist lock. And elbow to the throat. Adin hits another spinning leg lariat. Adin goes to the headlock and is gonna go into the front lock, front face lock, and getting a hit, a Manhattan drop, or an atomic drop. He's going to go after the arms of 4X. Spinning leg lariat. And Trav trying to kick away, but Adin's going to go fist to cuffs, but 4X is going to get a hold of it. Going to the waist lock, then hits the chop block, because he's had enough hits from those damn legs. As 4X goes to the wrist lock, goes back to the waist lock, another chop block. Try and take that leg out so he can tee off on it all day long. 4X goes to the front to the face lock. Adin's going to counter to the wrist lock. Adin elbow to the throat. Spinning leg lariat, but 4X is going to roll away out from it and goes for that kick, but Adin's going to counter with the dragon screw. And going to pick up 4X in the corner. Adin goes to the waist lock, same switch to the headlock. Elbow to the face. And Adin is going to hit the Lufaz press. Here's the cover. 1. 4X is going to kick out at 1. 4X going to get thrown there. 4X is going to turn the tables on 4X. 4X goes for that chest kick. Or working on those hips. And 4X is going to hit the Rana off the top. 4X goes to the waist lock. Adin's in a counter to the wrist lock. Adin elbow to the throat. Adin rolls over 4X. He's calling for the up and down, beautifully executed knee lift neck breaker. But 4X is going to fight out of it. And he hits a Meteora. 4X goes to the wrist lock. Gonna hit the single leg takedown, spin around a little bit, and go for another kick, but Adin has got that on lock. Hits a counter into another dragon screw, missed the leg lariat. Adin going to the arm, work on the arms again. Adin gonna hit the butterfly lock. Gonna bow 4X right out, but 4X is gonna power his way out of it, roll out of it, and 4X going for that kick. He's working those legs all match. But 4X is going to eat some right hands, but finally he's going to try and shut it down. And he goes for that wrist lock armbar. But Dean's going to counter it and leaves 4X reeling. Dean going to hit the leg bar, whatever the hell it is. Going to try and snap the work there, but Dean's going to miss that knee basher and going to just counter it. Here's the cover, 1. 4X is going to kick out at 1. 4X goes with the waist lock. Going to fly over Frankenstein or Rana. And there's the armbar. 4X using some techniques he hasn't used before, but Dean sees it coming and finally gets out of it. Dean picks up 4X, kicks to the midsection. 4X finally gets those kicks off, goes to the headlock, snapmare takedown, and just soccer kick to the back. Working on the arms. 4X, so Dean's going to counter to the midsection and cut it down. Another Lufez press. 4X been busted open. Dean going to hit the high angle neck breaker. Dean rolls 4X over, and he's going for it again. Dropped the base, not the bombs, hits it again. But 4X saw it coming and hits the knee basher right out of, and knocks Dean right out of the ring. Dean standing switch to the outside. Dean throws 4X back into the ring. Dean's is down. Dean's making his way back in the ring. 4X is back up. Looks like he was doing a little possum there. They lock up, but Dean's going to win it to the waist lock. Wrestling takedown. Dean's going to grab 4X, drag him to the center. Roll him over. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Dean advances and beats 4X. A little ring rust there from 4X, but Dean got the best of him. And too many of those drop the beats, not bombs, just kind of took 4X out. Those early shots early on, 4X was focusing on the legs when he should have focused on other things to try and stop getting punched in the face repeatedly. But our cameras are going to the back. Dean is celebrating his victory in the ring. Dean celebrating. Oh God, Blavis! And oh God, hits Dean! Letting Dean know! TV title, bitch! And Blavis showing his dominance in the TV title category. So, just wow. Blavis just taking out anybody he sees so he can't be the one that gets got. So Blavis firing the first shots, letting everybody know, look, I know my title's on the line, but you know what? Instead of me getting got, you get got. Our next match is the next qualifier match for the TV title. Ladder match. It's going to be Brad versus Dr. Cox. So both the competitors got to be weary that Blavis is out there on a mission to take out everybody so he can walk away and not worry about getting jumped. He's the one jumping people, so it's a smart strategy, to be fair. So it just comes down to, is he going to be able to take out enough people so there'll be nobody left to try and take his title away from him today? We saw last week Dr. Cox attempted to become TV title and failed against 13. Or it might have been 2 weeks ago, but regardless, he dropped the ball, or 13 got the best of him. So now he's going to try to do it the hard way and qualify for the ladder match. So it'll be interesting to see how these two react to each other. So here we go, our next qualifier match. Dr. Cox versus Brad. Goes for a punch, but Doc's going to go to the wrist lock, send Brad reeling into the corner. Cox is going up top, going to hit the tornado DDT out of the corner. Punch to the midsection, goes to the headlock, elbow to the face. Cox to the waist lock, standing switch to the headlock. And Brad's going to counter to the headlock of his own, going to flip over, field breaker. And Brad just teeing off on Cox's face right now. Brad picks up before X goes to the waist lock. Cox counters it to the headlock. Elbow to the face. Dr. Cox to the headlock, elbow to the face. Another lock up and hits a stalling vertical suplex. Goes for a flipping senton, nobody home. Dr. Cox throwing hands. Goes to the waist lock, standing switch. Brad getting teed off into the face of the corner, and Dr. Cox going back for a tornado DDT out of the corner. And Brad's going to lock him up in the headlock, elbow in his face now. Brad finally gets some offense in, but Dr. Cox right back on him. Elbow to the face. Cox to the wrist lock. And neck breaker. And just a straight shot to the throat, looked like. Dr. Cox is going to roll him over and put him in the moose knuckle, but Brad's right in the ropes. Good ring presence there. Dr. Cox kicks the midsection to the headlock, elbow to the face. Kicks to the midsection. Tees off, but Brad's going to turn the tables. And missile drop kick in the corner. And just as he's going to go tee off on that, drive his thigh into his face, Cox slides out. But Brad's going to get him, snapmare takedown, followed by shot to the base of the neck.